primary reason is if you look at the benefits of NFV, right? Obviously it's extremely efficient. You can, instead of putting hardware down for each and every application that's deployed, the operators can pull their hardware resource together, pull their infrastructure resource together, and with that pulling, run those networks much hotter, and thereby run a much more efficient network. The other thing is and probably even more, is the ability to generate more revenues and money, and the agility that the NFV architecture offers. Because the hardware is already deployed, it's common hardware, it's very easy for operators to introduce new services very quickly. Before it would take potentially months to deploy hardware around an entire nation, deploy all those new types of services and applications, but with an NFV architecture, can be done virtually overnight. The benefits, obviously, of bringing in new services. They also have the benefits of having that hardware resource pool, but also of scaling. Is not only about deploying new services, but in the past, when markets were growing, operators would have to plan that growth, months, if not years in advance. Sometimes some operators would plan their network growth 18 months in advance to give them a sufficient lead time to put the new hardware on the ground and build those new systems. But with a virtualized environment, once they've deployed that hardware infrastructure, they can scale up the capacity of those networks very quickly. Today we have over 20 commercial live deployments, plus we have over 75 contracts, and we're seeing this business grow exponentially over the next several years. Some of the predictions that we have show the change from native systems to cloud-based systems going from roughly 30% to dominating to 70% by the year 2020. We see a lot, obviously, in the U.S. where I'm based, also in Europe, in some of the Asian markets, like in Japan. Japan has been one of the market leaders in this, and we're hoping that India is also going to join that trend soon. For Ericsson, we see India as being a huge market, right? Like in terms of our ability to have the number of subscribers, India's got to be the largest opportunity for us in terms of the subscriber base for Ericsson.